Kevin, what is the goal of the Democrats? Is they go into the minutia of the tax bill and say, wait, that's not playing by the rules.
Good morning, Tom. Just that. They want to hammer this as not playing by the rules. They also want to portray it as only benefiting the wealthy. And if you look at polls seemingly suggest that right now that this is a deeply unpopular tax reform bill, that Democrats have out-messaged the Republicans. Still, on the flip side of that, many Republicans I talk with say, let's get this implemented, let folks see what it actually does. What
has been the impact in the last 24 hours of various and Sunday analyses? We see Tax Foundation, a more conservative shop with a 1.4 something trillion. Yep. And I saw a couple reports, including, Mr. Hoagland will be with us in this hour, nudging towards $2 trillion of deficit. Does anyone care about the wonks?
I want to talk about a perfect illustration of this, and this is Senator Heidi Heitkamp, a Democrat, a centrist Democrat from North Dakota. She was giving a town hall, and she was saying in this town hall that this is only going to help the wealthy. So I think that's a key indicator of where the entire Democratic Party is. She did note that this potentially could see some folks lowering of taxes, but at the end of the day, she criticized the deal. That is a key indicator that all Democrats are on board in opposing this, because she is a very centrist Democrat. And one with a growing voice within the party.
There's a boom economy for a certain portion of America, Kevin Cirilli. In the halls of Congress, where are the Republicans that are listening to the people? We've got Republicans, am I right, in the House that will actually vote against this bill. Is that because they're listening to their constituents?
Just a handful. I would put it at about maybe 15. And yeah, they have concerns about the state and local tax deduction, especially those Republicans from New York or California. We've talked about this. We've reported on this for weeks, Tom, just about those concerns that they ultimately weren't able to get to a yes. Now they're going to hold that line for the SALT at about $10,000. On the flip side of that, that these deficit hawks in particular, speaking separately out of SALT, that these deficit hawks might really come back in full force January 20th, because they're going to pass a partial government funding bill second half of this week, likely on Friday, kicking the can down the road until January 20th. But that's going to force the administration to potentially have to deal with Democrats on the issue of immigration, because you start talking budgets and government funding and infrastructure banks, those deficit hawks have a lot to say about that.